from Paris.
Bonjour, bonjour.
So we are here from Maison Objet, and who are you?
Well, I am Stefan Nilsson, also known as Trendstefan. I'm based in Stockholm, in Sweden, and I'm representing the Scandinavian region in this report. And who are you?
And I'm Elisabetta. I'm an interior architect. I research about color and trends, and I'm a founder of Italianbark, where I share about the things that I spot around. And I represent the Mediterranean region, as I come from Italy.
Yeah, so we meet together here, and this is the beginning of the year, 2024, and this is a super interesting fair. We've been walking around now at Maison Objet for 2 days. How exhausted are you?
Yeah, I think they can guess from my face.
Yeah, super exhausted. But we wanted to do like a very quick report for you with the latest findings we've had. But how was Maison Objet? Did you like it?
Yeah, I really liked the vibe here because I think it was very positive and full of people.
Lots of people.
Crowded. Lot of new brands as well. Lot of old brands coming, for example. And I've seen a lot of Italian brands, for example, brands that I didn't know as well from Italy, for example. Did you spot something from Scandinavia?
Yes, I saw my Scandinavian brands here as well. Again, I just want to verify that it's been a very, very busy fair. I mean, the hallways were packed with people, and it was basically impossible to get lunch because there were so many people here. And again, lots of new brands, but of course also I think it's interesting to see old brands like Baccarat was here again, but also Dutch brand Royal Delft was here. But coming back to the Scandinavians, yes, the Danes had their own pavilion, as they do here. Lots of Danish brands. There were 30 or so Swedish brands here. Yeah, so good representation from Scandinavia. Some Finnish brands too. So I'm happy.
Yeah, I'm also happy of what I've seen around. So really lots and lots of things and brands to see.
Did you find any favorite product that you liked most?
Yes, more than one, I think.
Okay.
Yeah, I found it.
So maybe we should start our reports and show you our findings. So let's kick things off.
So in this report, we're going to share the main trends and themes that we have spotted around. So we will talk about three themes.
Yes, totally 6 trends that we saw.
Exactly. They are very different between them. So we will give you like an overview of what happened here in Paris.
So do you want to go first or should I go first? Ladies first. You should go first.
Okay. I go first, and I have here my notes. And the first one that I took is about circular design and upcycling. Of course, this is a concept that we all know now. I hope so. Upcycling is about reusing things that are done for something, giving a better meaning, a different meaning, and reusing them. And it's something that luckily is becoming more and more common, that we are seeing more and more. So we hope to see this evolving new things. And I've seen many different examples of this. For example, there was a stool made out of paper, discards of cash paper. And this cash was the one that was printed by mistake, with some mistakes inside. And they explained that this cash paper has some kind of plastic inside, so they could not reuse it, recycle it. And because there is plastic, they don't need to put glue inside. So they did a stool with this paper without adding glue. So I think this was something really interesting, because it's basically just waste and no glue, and just press it. I will show you the video after so you understand what I mean. Or, for example, also at the Rising Talents Awards, there were some examples of this. There was one girl doing some screens by using like corrugated pipes.
Yeah.
Used for electronics, I think. She did these colorful screens that were really beautiful. And then when I got there, I said, oh, but these are like electric pipes. So I think this was interesting. And many examples of this kind that I hope will come more and more in the market as well.
Yeah.
I hope so.
I found also one example that I will share with you. I went to the trend installation done by Peclairs, and they had a concept where they were doing like boxes, but you can eat the boxes. You know, so packaging design, but so they were made for packaging design, but you could also eat it. And I tried it, and it was really, really nice. So they had the flavor of kiwi and granola, so it was supposed to be tasting like a nice breakfast. So because of course maybe you could find like good, interesting examples of packaging design that's edible and you can eat it, but this was actually good. That was nice. Yeah.
You tried. I didn't try, so I trust you.
I'll guarantee it. And you can also see it on the clip. So yeah, no more waste. We'll eat the waste.
Exactly. We will show you.
Yeah. Thank you, Elisabetta. And now it's my turn.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
I think
I want to start with an overall theme that I think I see a lot of at the fair, which is like happiness. You see bright colors, experimental patterns. We're leaving the beige and the terracotta and the seriousness, and instead we're going full energy into something. And I think that's different.
Yeah, as you can see also here from the print.
But don't you agree that? But don't you agree that 2024 is going to be the year when we try to be happier? I think we're going to see more of that.
Yeah, we need
more
that.
Colors, more patterns on patterns, and
we need that.
And we also saw that in the trend installation. There was like we saw that already last year. But you saw like wallpaper on wallpaper, so it's like matching and overlapping, and it's like and it's like not silliness, but you don't have to take things so seriously. You can just do it for fun. I saw a lot of like you're matching glass, different colored glass on each other. It's like, so you have a base that's maybe purple and then you add a green thing on it. So it's like playfulness, or lamps that were in this case. So yeah, I'm going to show you my examples. Or do you want to add something on lights?
Yes, I've seen something about happiness. I think I shared with you some ceramics that I saw.
You saw that with the smiley faces.
From the smiley faces, doing with like a spray effect. That was really just nice to see. I just stopped there because they look nice and they make me happy. So that's exactly what you mentioned about. So we can show you something.
So let's stay happy. That was my first trend, and I hope you got a little bit happier after that.
Yeah, my second trend instead is quite different, but it's also happy and colorful in some cases, and it's about 3D printing, because this is something that we are starting to see more and more lately, because also the 3D printers are cheaper than they used to be. So of course, more and more people are starting to experiment with this. So I think there are many nice examples of 3D printing that before used to be a little bit not so nice to see, but I'm showing you after with the videos some examples of really nice 3D printing thing. Experimenting with colors. And also the good thing about 3D printing is that you can use some waste material. So they put together waste or biomaterials. So they do like a composite, I don't know what to say. And they put pigments inside, so they make things colorful with this. And for example, always at the Rising Talent Space, there was this girl that I already met in Milan, and I met her here again. And she did these beautiful 3D printed objects, very different than the other, and really
like sculptures almost.
Like sculptures. And I think that the finish was also really interesting because she added like pigments that were all shiny or very matte. So she also gave these effects of very shiny surfaces, kind of metallic effect, and in colors like in lilac, mint colors. I really liked that.
The only thing with 3D printing is, I saw it too as well. I mean, you can also see like porcelain being 3D printed now, so you see that. But I think that also you can get kind of like tricked. Not all materials are sustainable, only because it's 3D printed. You think it should be sustainable. It doesn't have to be. And then also, I think sometimes it looks very much the same. A lot of these shapes are very similar to each other. So I hope that Audrey Lang, the one that who did the one you mentioned, she's a good inspiration of that one who's doing something different.
Yeah, but I think that 3D printing is really going to be the future. I think they also tried to 3D print some houses. Somewhere.
And bridges in the Netherlands.
So maybe let's see in the next years. So Stefan, now it's your turn.
My turn
for
again.
The next trend.
Yeah, I'm going to do something quick. So this is a very quick report or a quick trend. I want to talk about lamps and lighting, because this is a home interior design fair. So you find everything from carpets to wallpaper to tiles to furniture pieces and whatever you find. But I saw that some lamps and lights were really, really nice, and they were like tubular. Is that the right word in English? Tubular, or like I think that also you can talk about. They looked like they were on a rope. So they were like, of course, hanging lamps. They were like rope shaped, but also coming from a flower pot to the floor. So like I'm going to show you in the images, but there were a lot of like rope shaped lamps or tubular lamps.
Yeah, in fact, something that I noticed is like the tubular.
Yeah, but you saw them straight.
I saw them straight, like the industrial style, the LED lamps. So this is an evolution of this that is more creative, probably.
Mine is more crazy.
More decorative.
So let's have a look.
Yep.
These were nice lamps, weren't
Yeah.
they?
Yeah, really beautiful.
Yeah. I love that, especially the French one that came out from the flower pot. I thought it was super nice.
Yes, I also noticed that.
Oh, yeah.
And then it's my turn now of talking about another topic that was really, really important here. And it's really important now, that it's about well-being. Of course, this is a big topic, and well-being is about many different things. One thing that I spotted here, and I noticed something pretty new, I think well-being is also about going to the gym, for example. Activities.
I should do that more often.
Yeah, I should also restart. Maybe after these travels, I will restart.
Next week. Yeah.
But for example, the Trend exhibit, there was this bicycle that Dennis tried with
one big wheel, right?
One big wheel, and then a screen in front, and you could like interact with the screen.
Oh, really?
And then I also noticed, for example, a brand doing gym stuff.
Yeah.
But that looked nice, made in wood, so you can put them like in your living room, and they don't look like ugly, because usually they are a little bit ugly.
Yeah.
And about well-being, well-being is many things. I don't know if you have noticed something else about well-being.
I think that absolutely
so
this is it's a very absolutely topic on everyone's lips, and I think that we're going to be talking more about mental health and mental illness.
Yeah, of course.
We're talking about that. But there was a whole section now for the first time at the fair that was on about beauty.
Beauty,
there was
skincare routine.
Yeah, and also if you're an interior design shop, maybe you'd have no
more skincare routine.
Let's skip the conversation and the beauty routine, and now we show you.
Yep.
Yes.
Now it's your turn again.
Yeah, okay. I will try to approach your area of expertise. I will try to talk about colors.
Okay.
Of course, I mean, I think that everyone here, well, not everyone, but a lot of people talked about the things that we can see in the background. The lilacs and the purples, maybe together with yellow, maybe together with a bit of green. So a lot of people talked about that. But my job is to look ahead, sort of like what's coming next, what's coming after the lilac and the purple. So I want to talk about, I saw a lot of mustard yellow. I'm going to show you some clips, a lot of mustard yellows, maybe alone, maybe together with some brown or linen or neutral colors, but mustard yellow, and not like very acidy like we've seen before. So more mustard, more darker.
Do you mean like a kind of vintage
kind
of style yellow?
Maybe, could be absolutely. And then I want to talk about ox blood. I mean, which is like red but with lots of brown with it.
Okay.
It should almost be like blood. So it's like a deep
Burgundy. No,
no, yeah, it's related to Burgundy. It's related to Burgundy, but I want to call it ox blood. I mean, this is almost there, but it should be a bit browner.
Okay, so you have an
more
example
browner than
here.
this. Yeah.
Kind of.
And rabbits are
and
trending.
Rabbits.
Okay. And regardless, and also the last thing I see that I think is standing out is emerald green.
I love it.
Yeah, I shot some films also with some emerald green things, as well as even cutlery with emerald green. And we saw that not too long ago, but it comes back slowly, I would say that emerald green. And these are darker colors than we've tend to see when we talk about the happy trend, which is lots of yellow, lots of orange. And these are darker, more muted, more mature, more adult, maybe more expensive.
Oh yeah, maybe more timeless.
Yeah. So let's look at. Or do you want to add some colors? What colors did you see?
It's not a color, but something that I'm noticing is like things that have many colors together.
Multicolor, yeah.
Multicolor things. Or also with effects of changing colors under the lights.
Right.
Iridescence.
Always
have to say iridescent. I don't know always have to say this word. Or also surfaces with different colors, because if we do like, they use like different materials, or they use like plastic or melt things together. You can have also many colors together.
That's true.
So I think that this is also something.
Yeah, that was kind of funny. The melting together effect on tables.
Yeah,
There's at least 2 or 3 examples.
There was one Ukrainian that was really beautiful, that did this wooden table and painted over, but it was all like scattered. I don't know how to say. I will show you.
Yeah. Okay, so let's look at some colors.
So before finishing with these reports, I don't know if you have something else to add, or maybe you have heard about something.
Of course I do. I gossip in the fair aisles.
Yeah, we want to know gossip now.
So this person said that, and then this brand is doing this. No, but seriously, I did an interview together with Peclairs, and I think it's interesting to see how they reason about trends. That's what we work with, and they say that trends are now getting slower and not so accurate. It's not so important to talk about exactly what pink is trending, but rather than like a pinkish emotion almost is trending. And trends are getting slower, bigger and slower. So they're not changing every season. They're not changing every 6 months. But rather going to be lasting longer, and I think that's nice.
It's more sustainable.
It's more sustainable,
of course, because you don't need to change things over,
absolutely.
or you just find a way to reuse things.
I think so too.
To change them. So I think this is a good
point. A good evolution, So Elisabetta, time to wave goodbye very soon. But where can I find you?
At Italianbark on Instagram, on wherever. And where you?
I'm very easy to find. I'm Trendstefan. So that's also on Instagram, on blogging, on LinkedIn. No, I don't think I have a LinkedIn. I do have LinkedIn.
I use, but I don't use it.
I have. Do you use TikTok?
I tried. I use it.
I forget all the time. But I have a TikTok account. But this was fun. Paris was amazing. We can't wait to come back, and we'll see you in 6 months.
Exactly. See you. Also the next fair.
At the next fair. See you.
See you.